This is going to be great.
In the restart zone, and here they come. The green flag is out. There's the push. NASCAR overtime at Daytona. Eckes gets a little help from Rhodes. That's Zane Smith in the yellow 38 on the outside with help from Kligerman.
You know Kligerman's going to do his job and get that 38 truck a big push.
And Zane's doing great, dragging the brake a little bit right now, keeping those two trucks attached on the outside lane.
They're not allowed to block bumpers, but they can push and shove.
They're pushing and shoving right on by, but now they're separated.
Kligerman gave a good shove to the 38 of Zane Smith, and he takes over the lead.
Zane Smith's like, thanks, buddy. Bye. I'm out of here.
Kligerman now left him by himself on the outside. He's trying to get down to the bottom line, and he does. But Zane Smith out front again, bringing him to the white.
Those four have broken away. It'll be interesting to see if anything can generate on the outside lane.
Final lap into the wall. Green still out, and now we go caution. And it is Zane Smith, who was so close to winning it in regulation. This time he does indeed get it done with the overtime win. It is his fourth career victory.
You think he won it twice, Vince?
Does he get to put two checkered stickers on his truck above the door?
I am happy for him. Daytona was very kind to him. It could have robbed him as far as being involved in a wreck or not being able to bring this thing to victory lane after what had happened. But congratulations, Zane Smith ran a very calculated race.
Yeah, and he can thank Parker Kligerman for a healthy push that got him where he was going.
There's Chris Lawson, the crew chief, just put the headset on. I'll be so pleased that his driver has won in their first race together.
I'll tell you, Zane's going to be on a mission this year. I'm happy that he found a ride over there, and it's been second in the championship the last 2 years. He's got a lot of good things going.
And Zane's going to say, I had to win it twice, buddy. I don't think I'm going to be able to work with you on that one.
It'll be interesting in his
big jump by Kyle.
Kyle gets the good jump. Bowman still there in second.
He just needs to clear Friesen in a hurry so he can continue the pursuit.
Oh, he got traction. Yeah, Friesen and Bowman, a little bit of contact there kept Bowman back, and Friesen in the second spot. Bowman third.
It's the best thing that could have happened for Kyle Busch, I think, as fast as that 7 looked on the last restart.
Especially on the way down to 11 there. Bowman was able to really make a move there. We've seen him close back up on the 52. The 52's been brave on the brakes. I don't know if he's got the truck that the 7's got.
Here comes 34. 38, excuse me, from row 3.
Zane Smith has moved up. Yeah.
Bowman just racing with urgency to get around Stuart Friesen to have a shot. And it's all three of them together.
Zane Smith, our double state winner, is going to go to P1.
Kyle slips back to fifth. Wow. Zane Smith out front. And now Bowman getting around Friesen. Does Bowman have enough speed to catch Zane?
They've been trying to wreck on the middle of the back straightaway there for a few seconds and finally accomplished that. Oh, this puts Kyle behind the 8 ball here.
Here comes Kligerman. Kligerman now charging to challenge Alex Bowman for second.
Friesen way offline. Can he wedge his way back in? Yes. Kyle Busch around Kligerman.
Bowman gets second. John Hunter Nemechek now coming up into the mix. He and Kyle running side by side for third. Kyle Busch maybe not done yet.
These guys aren't done beating each other up yet either.
Zane Smith out front.
Alex
by
Bowman
about a second and a half.
with some tire smoke. Tanner Gray rebounded up in the top 5. Until he gets punted off just then.
Zane has a super comfortable lead here with 1 to go. He's been fast all day. He's just got to give it 99% all the way home, and the 7's not going to be able to get him.
The white flag, the final lap for Zane Smith. Their truck's all over the track, but able to keep rolling, and we stay green. Still that great battle for second between John Hunter and Alex Bowman.
Wow, that's a tough move on the outside of turn 2 right there.
John Hunter gets the spot, but the battle with Bowman has cost them time to Zane Smith. Smith out almost 3 seconds now. Bowman taking a peek back on the inside. That's Kyle right behind them in 4th. Nemechek trying to hold that position far and away would be his best finish of the season. 3 finishes outside the top 20 to begin the year.
Kyle's going to dive down on Bowman. Bowman's going to try the crossover. Can't quite get there.
And that lets the 4 get away. That gets the 4 another handful of turns, a half a lap to try to close that space up on the 38.
But Zane Smith leads by almost 3.5 seconds. Wow, how about this for Front Row Motorsports and owner Bob Jenkins? This team won here a year ago, the inaugural race at COTA, with Todd Gilliland behind the wheel. This time, it's Zane Smith. Smith won the first stage, won the second stage, and is trying to sweep this race here. It would be the first time that's happened this season.
Man, they're still wrecking back in the field. Look at Crafton.
Crafton's in the dirt coming through 14.
He went off the street.
You don't think those positions matter? Look at the contact. Fighting for every spot on the final lap.
I'm so proud of my row 3, Vince.
That's exactly, you called it. They went from row 3 to row 1. 5 and 6 went 1-2.
Zane Smith taking it home.
What a drive.
Zane Smith wins at Circuit of the Americas. He put his truck in victory lane 2 years in a row. For Majeski.
You know, we talked about whether you pit or whether you're not. Matt DiBenedetto has been outside the top 15 most all day. He's up in the top 10 now with those scuffed tires he put on. So that's a good call for that team.
That's good. Hopefully they learned something from that sequence of events. We need more out of DiBenedetto.
There's a good look at Matty D. They had a brake issue in practice around qualifying and had to start at the rear of the field. And he said if we could just have a good, clean race, I think we could make something happen. And able to do that. Final lap for Zane Smith on his way to a 3rd win this season.
In dominating style.
Absolutely. And the only driver with multiple wins this season, and he is doing it with an exclamation point tonight. And tip the cap to Ty Majeski. He's going to have a career best finish if he brings it home in that 2nd position. But tonight it belongs to Zane Smith.
Right, checker flag, finally a mile and a half, baby.
The winner at Kansas. 34 laps. That's a whooping. He brought out the can tonight.
And early in this
for the title.
There goes Zane. He got there first.
Zane Smith on the inside. Rhodes getting squeezed in the middle, and Chandler Smith on the outside. Zane Smith's got the lead. Chandler trying to cross over.
Chandler's going to get there, Vince.
Side by side, Chandler Smith and that 18 truck down to the bottom.
He's going to slide up, and this could open the door for Rhodes.
Rhodes coming, and the white flag is out. The final lap. Throw a blanket over the 3 for the championship. Zane Smith has got it, but Chandler Smith on the inside taking a look. That's Rhodes on the outside. Down the backstretch, Zane Smith. The runner-up each of the last 2 years. Can Rhodes get to the bumper and move him? Zane Smith is winning it, and he has done it. The championship goes to Zane Smith.
Oh, man. How good is that? Wow.
Good job, Josh.
23 years old from Huntington Beach, California. Got some friends and family from the coast here to see him race, and what a show they saw tonight.
It's been said all week, maybe 3 times is the charm. 3rd time in the championship 4, runner-up the first 2 times. He's right.